All right, Red Devils fans, buckle up because today's news is explosive. Viktor Gyökeres is officially joining Manchester United. That's right, the Swedish striker who's been setting the championship on fire is about to make the leap to the Premier League, and he's chosen Old Trafford as his new home. It's been a transfer saga that's kept fans on the edge of their seats, but after months of negotiations and speculation, United have secured their man. The deal has been confirmed, and Gyökeres is ready to make an impact in Manchester. This is a move that's going to shake up the Premier League and could be one of the most important signings of United's summer. But before we dive into all the juicy details, make sure you're subscribed to Red Devils Update so you don't miss any of the latest transfer news, breaking stories, and all things Manchester United. And while you're at it, smash that like button. Trust me, this is going to be one hell of a ride. Now, let's get into the heart of this transfer. Viktor Gyökeres, the 24-year-old striker, has been a revelation in the Championship over the past couple of seasons. His goal-scoring exploits at Coventry City made him one of the most talked-about forwards in England. And it's no surprise that top clubs have been keeping an eye on him. After all, a striker with his ability to finish, his speed, and his work rate is exactly the kind of player Manchester United needs. And now, after an intense battle for his signature, Gyökeres is making the move to Manchester United in a deal worth $70 million. You might be wondering, how did this deal come together? Let's break it down. At the start of the transfer window, Gyökeres was linked with a host of Premier League clubs. Arsenal, Tottenham, and even some foreign giants like Juventus were all interested in signing the Swedish forward. But it was United who really made their intentions clear early on. Erik who's been overseeing a significant rebuild at Old Trafford, knew that his team was in desperate need of a clinical striker. With the departure of Cristiano Ronaldo and the uncertainty surrounding the future of Anthony Martial, United's attack was looking light. Ten Hag identified Gyökeres as the perfect fit, someone who could come in and make an immediate impact, but also grow with the club over the next few years. The negotiations weren't as straightforward as they might have seemed. While Gyökeres was keen on moving to the Premier League, Coventry City were holding out for a massive fee. They knew that they had a player with serious potential, and they weren't about to let him go on the cheap. Early talks with other clubs, including Arsenal and Spurs, stalled due to the asking price. But United, who have been backing Ten Hag's vision, were willing to meet Coventry's demands. The deal was eventually struck at $70 million, making Gyökeres one of the most expensive players to ever make the jump from the Championship to the Premier League. That fee is a statement of intent from Manchester United, showing that they're serious about returning to the top. Now let's talk about what Gyökeres brings to Manchester United. This is a player who's not just a goal scorer, he's a complete forward. Over the past 2 seasons at Coventry, he's bagged 40 goals in 80 appearances, and his all-around play has been exceptional. He's not the tallest forward, but his strength, balance and speed make him a constant threat in behind defences. He's also got a wicked left foot, and he can finish with both precision and power. What's more, Gyökeres isn't just a poacher. He's a player who can link up play, create chances for his teammates, and contribute to the overall attacking structure. Whether he's playing as the central striker or out on the left wing, Gyökeres has the ability to adapt to different attacking roles, which will be crucial in Ten Hag's fluid system. Speaking of Ten Hag, this is a manager who's built his philosophy on high-pressing football and quick transitions. In Gyökeres, United have acquired a player who embodies these qualities. His pressing from the front is relentless, and he's quick to close down defenders when they're in possession. This is exactly what Ten Hag wants from his attackers: a relentless work rate and a desire to win the ball back as quickly as possible. But it's not just his pressing that stands out. Gyökeres' ability to make intelligent runs behind. The defence will give United the option to stretch teams and create space for other attackers, like Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes, to operate in. His pace on the counter-attack will be invaluable as well. United's counter-attacking game has been one of their strengths under Ten Hag, and with Gyökeres leading the line, they'll be even more dangerous on the break. Another key factor in Gyökeres' signing is his mentality. This is a player who's been through the ups and downs of English football, from struggling to make an impact at Brighton to becoming one of the best strikers in the Championship with Coventry. He's got the hunger, the determination, and the work ethic that Ten Hag values so highly in his players. What's more, Gyökeres has spoken in interviews about his admiration for United's rich history and the chance to play in front of Old Trafford's passionate fan base. This is a player who's motivated by the challenge of playing at the highest level, and he'll be determined to prove that he belongs in the Premier League. Of course, this move raises some interesting questions about United's current squad. With Gyökeres in, what does this mean for the future of players like Martial and Wout Weghorst? Martial's future at the club has been in doubt for a while now, and the arrival of Gyökeres could spell the end of his time at Old Trafford. Weghorst, who was brought in on loan last season, was never seen as a long-term solution, and his position in the squad is now under serious threat. But that's the nature of modern football. For United to return to the top, they need competition for places, and Gyökeres will be a key part of that. What about the attacking options at United? With Gyökeres, Rashford, Fernandes, and Jadon Sancho, United now have a potent attacking unit that can compete with the best in the Premier League. The depth in attacking options will be crucial as United look to balance domestic and European commitments next season. With Gyökeres in the fold, United have someone who can provide that clinical edge in front of goal, something that has often been missing in recent years. But there's also the question of how Ten Hag will integrate Gyökeres into his system. The Dutchman is known for his tactical flexibility, and he'll no doubt find a way to get the best out of his new striker. Whether he plays as the central striker in a 4-2-3-1 formation or as a left-wing forward in a 4-3-3, Gyökeres will offer United something they've been lacking: a goal-scoring, versatile forward who can change the game in an instant. His ability to stretch defences, link up with teammates, and contribute both in the build-up and in the box will give Ten Hag the kind of attacking flexibility he craves. And let's not forget about Gyökeres' international career. The Swedish forward has already made an impact on the international stage, and his move to the Premier League will only enhance his profile. He'll be hoping to continue his development with the national team, and a successful spell at United could see him become a key figure for Sweden for many years to come. His experience at the top level in England will be invaluable for his national team as they look to compete in major international tournaments. So, what does this mean for United's future? The signing of Viktor Gyökeres is a statement of intent. It's a signal that United are serious about challenging for the Premier League title and making a push in Europe. Ten Hag is building something special at Old Trafford, and Gyökeres is a key piece of that puzzle. With his talent, work rate, and mentality, he's exactly the kind of player United need to help them return to the top. The Red Devils are back, and the future looks incredibly bright with Gyökeres leading the charge. What do you think, Red Devils fans? Are you excited about Viktor Gyökeres' arrival? How do you see him fitting into the team? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow United supporters. The Red Devils are ready to rise again, and this is just the beginning.